Phew, I'm tired. Hey, could this be...
Now that I think about it, even though I wanted to change myself, somewhere inside, I was convinced these days would go on forever. Now my time's up. What can I possibly do with so little time left? For now, though, I guess I'll apologize to my boss.
I was hit with the fever. The night that Mao and I had our fight. I remember bits and pieces of the dream that flooded my mind. But in the corner of every dream was the same image. It was the drawing that I had ripped to shreds. My legs in the drawing were cut off right at the ankle. In a sense, I was dancing legless. Soon the dream became reality. Though the fever subsided, my legs remained paralyzed. I couldn't walk, let alone dance, ever again. I spent weeks mourning in my room. Mao came again and again to check on me, but I refused to see him. Eventually, he stopped coming at all. After a short time, I went back to school bound to a wheelchair. My line of sight was so low to the ground, it felt like I'd reverted back to a little kid. Everything I saw looked different from before. The school buildings were like gray giants that threatened to crush me. My friends were kind to me, but it felt like they were all looking down on me and sneering. I rarely lifted my head anymore. Even when I ran into Mao at school, I didn't make eye contact with him. My sickness robbed me of everything. My dream of becoming a ballerina, my smile that people used to say brightened the room, even Mao. Even though I was stuck in that wheelchair, I attended school like everyone else. With my unyielding nature, I strived hard in my studies, ate my meals with gusto, and led in my student council duties. Finally, my old smile returned, and I found a new dream. I decided I'd aim to be a world-class sports photographer. Figuring that my wheelchair couldn't stop me from taking photos, my father had bought me a camera. Of all the things I lost with my sickness, there was only one thing I couldn't get back. After that day, Mao and I remained strangers. The anger and hurt I felt from him were long gone. And yet, there was less and less chance for conversation like before. I would often watch Mao tending to the flowers in the school garden from my perch at the window. After all this time, it was only now that I truly understood him. It's odd how rather than when we were close, it was by watching him from afar like this that I came to know him better. Plants are far more delicate than I used to think. If you're the least bit irresponsible and neglect their care even a little, they take a quick turn for the worse. And because they can't speak for themselves, you have to sit for hours to watch and read what they need. Do they have enough water? Good fertilizer? Any signs of sickness? Are they thriving? Mao was ever patient as he looked after his plants. If there was a sickly-looking sprout, he'd change its soil, set a splint for it, and even stay late into the night to watch over it. He'd crouch in front of the flowers that had been trampled on by thoughtless students and mull over them for hours. While the other students were laughing it up and having a good time, only Mao would have his ear tilted to the silent voices of the flowers that nobody cared to listen to.
Achoo! I hope I'm not getting sick. Hey, is this? Man, I'm getting sleepy. Hey, is this?
The day of the recital at the ballet school I attended, despite my insistence that he come, Mao didn't show up. While on stage, my eyes were fixated on the audience, and being so distracted, my feet tripped up my classmates and made a mess of the performance. I went home completely dejected, only to find Mao waiting in front of my house. "Mao, why didn't you come today?" I demanded as I ran up the steps to him. Mao replied with, "Well, you know." What was that supposed to mean? More importantly, look at this. Mao showed me the inside of the white plastic bag he was holding. What was supposed to be more important?
They're called moonlight mushrooms. They light up at night. And if I can figure out what causes that and blend it with the genes of the bellflower...
Mao's dirt-smeared cheeks were flushed with excitement. It angered me like nothing ever before. Mao had ditched my recital to go hunting for mushrooms in the ravine instead. I swung my hand up and knocked the bag from Mao's grasp. Dirt flew from the bag, and a rain of mushrooms fell to the ground. Mao looked at them with the saddest expression on his face. Imagine that. Mao was more worried about some mushrooms than about me. He could marry them for all I cared. You look like an idiot obsessing over some pathetic mushrooms. I'm just a waste of your precious time, aren't I? Unlike me, your plants don't tell you to come to recitals. They won't make fun of you or tell you to do your homework. You only need to look after them when you want to. You only turn to your plants because you're no good with people. You may have a dream for your future, but don't step all over mine. I know. I was taking out my frustrations from my poor performance on Mao. My own dreams weren't going as well, so I was looking down on Mao's. It was a lowly thing to do, but I didn't want to apologize. I left Mao standing there as I ran inside and locked myself in my room. I had hung up my drawing where everybody could see it on my wall. The one of me as an adult, dancing in the field of lantern blossoms. That drawing of Mao's and my dreams coming to reality was a treasure to me. When I tried to peel it off the wall, the picture tore. For a moment, I felt extreme remorse, but I refused to give in. Took the torn drawing and ripped it to shreds before dumping it in the garbage.
Well then, where should we start? I shall see you again.
It's soothing watching the flames. Hey, could this be...
And, do you promise to take her in sickness and in health? How's the next part go?
Oh, come on already. Do it right, Dad.
Cut me some slack. I'm not even a priest. I've never done this before. It's no use. Let's start over from the top.
Don't worry about it. How about we make it simpler? This is our ceremony. We'll do it the way we want it.
She's got a point. Ready, Dad? I promise to love her for the rest of my life.
And I promise the same.
All right then. In that case,
I can kiss the bride, remember?
I was going to say that. Her smile was so sweet. I found myself grinning back. I never realized how easy smiling could be. The happiness I'm feeling this very moment makes all of tomorrow's fears trivial in comparison. Whatever happens in the future, I'll always have this moment. All I want to do now, from the bottom of my heart, is share this happiness with my son and new daughter. Even if the inevitable end is not that far off.
Thanks, Dad.
Yes, thank you, Father.
Congratulations to both of you.
Ah, we meet again. 'Tis such a wonderful day. I look forward to our next meeting.
Stop. I won't let you past here.
I'm looking for somebody. So can't you let me through?
No, I don't know you. You're a stranger. I don't trust you. What a brat. She won't listen to anything we say.
You don't trust me? What can I do to win you over?
I know. Will you bring me the star?
Huh? A star?
I think she's talking about the one on the Christmas tree down at the station mall.
So you want me to bring you that star?
Yes.
Okay then. Wait right here.
Guess what? There's a shortcut to the station mall by taking the roof stairwell. Pretty convenient, huh?
Am I starting to talk to myself? Wow.
When I finally spoke to Mao again, it was the day of our high school graduation. I heard from our homeroom teacher that Mao was going to college in some far-off city. It was a college where he could really pursue his study of botany. I didn't want to leave things as they were. After the ceremony, I searched the school and found Mao by the school garden. It had been so long since I saw him up close, and he was a lot taller than I remembered. His long, slender fingers were black with earth, and his hands looked weathered. The strap of his canvas shoulder bag had been loosened to its maximum to let his bag fall to his hips. Somehow, that was enough to make my heart race. All I had to do was talk like we used to, but my mind suddenly went blank. What did I sound like when we used to talk? Was my voice high? Low? How did I choose my words? Was I curt with him? Cute? What was my timing when I smiled or got angry? I had no idea what to say. The graduates and students were laughing and crying together. They called out to each other. Their incessant flow of words echoed through the school halls and reverberated around us. We'll always be friends. Take care. Good luck. Goodbye. Come back to visit. I listened closely to borrow some of their words, but none of them were what I wanted to say. Mal, come down here. That was all I could finally manage to say. After a quick look of confusion, Mao kneeled before me, eyes on mine. There was that familiar scent, the smell of damp earth. Mao always smelled of earth. Long ago, I used to love napping beside him as he read. It felt like I was lying in the middle of a grassy field. I finally felt like I was with my old Mao and was able to speak naturally. How's your research for the lantern blossoms going?
Actually, my college has fully equipped labs, so I think I'll finally be able to make some sort of progress. Genetic engineering is still a tricky field, so I probably won't be successful right away. I have 1,000,001 things I want to test out, so I highly doubt that 4 years will be enough time.
Once given the chance, Mao's eyes glistened and he rattled on like the old days. His voice was lower than I remembered. He was intense and full of confidence, but there was still a bit of that old, delicate Mao in him, too. My heart was filled with so many feelings. I thought I'd burst into tears. I hadn't even cried during the ceremony. How had I survived being apart from Mao all these years? How could I stand not hearing him? How could I breathe without taking in his scent? Why hadn't I tried to patch things up sooner? And now, Mao was going far away. I would never be able to follow him with my legs. Mao was like a towering tree beside me. He offered me cozy shade, quenched my thirst with dew, gave me fresh oxygen to breathe. He was a gentle, peaceful tree. Mao, we'll always be friends, right?
Yeah,
Take care where you're going.
yeah,
Good luck.
yeah.
Goodbye. And come and visit me sometime.
Yeah.
I'm still studying photography, and I've even landed some gigs. I clicked the shutter, blown away by the force and breath and energy of the athletes. As a hobby, I've begun shooting trees and flowers too. Whenever I capture the workings of life that flowers give off so powerfully, and yet can be so easy to miss if you're not careful, I swear I can smell Mao beside me. Though the year of his graduation came, Mao did not. Rumor had it he was staying late at the lab. He was so preoccupied, he'd probably forgotten all about me. I knew deep down in my heart, he never had any intention of keeping his promise to see me again. By that point, he and I had already started to make our way down our own separate paths. I had left my tree called Mao and was already breathing on my own. I'd come to the realization that our dreams no longer fit on a one-page drawing the way they used to. Where did you come from? Where are you going? I'm sure you come from some place I don't know. Going someplace I can't follow. If during your journey you happen to encounter a lantern blossom, I want you to take a moment. Stop and think about the botanist who created it. I'm sure it will have been a young man named Mao. I believe that someday he'll become the most amazing botanist ever.
star. Where could it be? I don't see it anywhere.
It looks like only the star is missing. Hey! What's that?
Oh, it looks like a flashlight. That's weird. It makes everything green.
Hey now, I think you just hit the jackpot. That flashlight reveals things you can't typically see.
Huh? How's it do that?
Well, it's because... Actually, it's a hassle to explain. Oh, don't give me that look. Just be happy you can see stuff, okay? If you think I'm gonna explain every little thing, think again. I'm no teacher.
Huh? But... Okay. Oh, I better warm up.
Ah, we meet again. 'Tis such a wonderful day. Well then, this is goodbye.
I found it! This must be the star she wanted.
What'd she want this for anyway? I just don't get what's going on in that little girl's head. And for being so young, she sure is acting like an old hag if you ask me.
I thought all girls liked shiny things.
Well, they don't do it for me. Rather than having some things, it's more important to have somebody. What are you staring at? We got the star. Now let's head back.
I'm not getting sick. Nice surprise. So comfy. Wow.
Ah, we meet again. 'Tis such a wonderful day. Have a nice day!
Oh, man. I brought you the star. See?
Liar. You couldn't get it. It's too high up to reach. There's no way you could have gotten it. You're wrong. I was with him when he got it.
Yeah. It wasn't at the top of the tree.
You stubborn little brat. Believe what people say for once. You're so rude.
What else can I do to win your trust?
The moon. Can you bring me the moon? What? Now you want the moon?
Fine. One moon coming right up.
Good. I've seen it in the park lots of times.
So comfy. I think this is the moon she wanted.
Yeah, but look at it. It's cemented to this sign. There's no way we can get it off.
But we finally found it.
There's no point trying to pull it off.
I did it. It came right off.
Huh. The sign must have been rotten. Well, good for you.
It's soothing watching the flames.
Ah, we meet again. 'Tis such a wonderful day. I shall see you again.
So, this is the moon, right?
No, you're a liar. There's no way you could have gotten it off. It was cemented to a wall. Yeah, well, the wall gave away easily. I didn't think it would work at first either.
I barely had to touch it for it to come right off.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on. What do I have to do for you to believe me?
Oh, please. Don't even waste your breath. She won't believe you no matter what you do. Well, my ring. Could you get back the ring I lost? She'll just pull this all over again. Let's forget about it. What?
You want me to find it?
Uh-huh.
What's it look like?
Well, it's silver and heart-shaped.
Do you remember where you last saw it?
I'm not sure. I
I think it was in the hotel restaurant.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
A silver ring, huh? I've got a feeling this is gonna be the toughest hunt yet.
I better warm up. Nice surprise. That tree is moving. How weird.
What an understatement. I wish weird was all it was. That thing's evil to the core.
Evil?
Watch out! It spotted us!
Phew. I guess that took care of it.
I gotta say, for being such a pretty boy, you're kinda tough.
I guess being on my own has made me that way. Hey, what's that?
It's glowing. What is it?
Is it her silver ring?
Let's go back and see what she says. Then again, she'll probably just call you a liar.
Phew, I'm tired. Nice surprise.
Listen, sweetheart. Tonight, I feel there's so much I need to talk to you about. It's strange, isn't it? For all we know, I could be joining you as soon as tomorrow. Today, our son's getting married. His fiancée is too good for the fool. She's got a big heart and a good head on her shoulders. Like father, like son, they say. Actually, she reminds me a little of you. They both seem happy. Just like we were at their age. But even so, I really am an awful parent. I just can't accept it. I bet you want to say I'm being silly. They're starting a whole new life, so much to look forward to, and yet, to have it be stolen away like this, there's no way I can accept it. But I know, no matter what I think about it, I have to give them my blessing. After all, I'll be the only one at the ceremony to congratulate them. I know it's wrong to think this way, but I just can't help. Are you listening up there? If you were alive, do you think you'd be able to smile and wish them well with a clear conscience?
Here. We found your ring.
Why did you believe what I told you?
Why not? I didn't think you'd lie to me.
But why?
Because I wanted to trust you. Does that sound weird?
It is a little strange, but it's not a bad thing.
You wanted to believe me? That sounds like something he'd say. My name is Chio. Please, come in.
Thanks.
You found my ring for me. That was so sweet of you.
Who's that?
That there's the girl. Actually, that's not quite right. We're seeing her true physical form.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you so much.
The day will come when your journey will end as well. Your greatest adventure will be over, and you will make your way home. However, your journey will not be complete. The days will still go on for you. One after another they will pass, until you've had enough of the monotony. No new discoveries will await you. You'll watch the sun rise and set. That's all your days will have to offer. That's the moment when you'll realize the truth. The sunbeams, the wind rolling over tall grass, the idle chit-chat with friends. These were the gems of your life. Then your heart will be carried off by the gentle, caressing breeze, and it will sparkle like a jewel, fade, and grow cold. Seeing this ring again, it brings back such a flood of memories for me. I see his smiling face that I loved so much. I see his fingers, long and rough, yet beautiful at the same time. Oh, how I missed this ring. I missed it so much. And yes, I know, I don't have much time left. But for you, I'm sure there are many tomorrows still waiting. So, you must go on your way. You must live your life. Until you breathe your last breath. Live life to the fullest.
That. Over there.
What is it? Something on the nightstand?
This brooch was fashioned after my hair clips. I don't have anything of practical use to give, but I do hope you'll take this along with you.
It's beautiful. Of course I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear, for returning my ring to me. And also thank you for believing what I told you.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Let's go. There's nothing we can do.
We can't leave her like this.
There's no saving her anymore. Besides, you have to go out and meet your own tomorrows. Don't you remember?
In the eyes of an old man lives a rascal of a boy. Behind sunken, mistrusting eyes lies a frightened little girl. During the many years of life, we feel anger, bitterness, and fear. And yet, even when betrayed, part of us wants to trust again. Just as we believe in ourselves, we want to believe in others, no matter who takes the first step. I will believe in them. And I believe that they will make the choice to believe in me too.